Hello everyone, welcome to Donna's Sewing Circle. Come on in. If you have found me today, then you must be a beginner quilter. Welcome, this is my studio. I've been sewing and teaching for 20 years. I have taught in person in our community for a couple years now, and they suggested I put my teaching online to make it more available to those who didn't live nearby. So that's what I've done. I created Donna's Sewing Circle. If you want to join my circle, please subscribe. I will be putting up new videos every day. I have videos on beginner sewing. I'm now starting a series on beginner quilting videos. And once I finish this, the next series will be beginning upcycling. So if any of that interests you, please subscribe and come on in and join the circle. So today I wanted to talk about quilting, beginner quilting. And quilting is joining different fabrics together to create an item. A lot of people will use cotton they'll use cotton fabric from like Hobby Lobby or fabric stores. We used to go to Joann's a lot. Joanne is no longer with us. May she rest in peace. But we have all continued on and found another place to find our fabrics. Another place to find fabrics, believe it or not, are in Goodwill. There's stores, variety secondhand stores. You can find fabric at garage sales. But quilting is for everyone, even including you. Everyone can do it, including you. It's not as difficult as it looks. I'll walk you through it step by step. I've got a 15 video series. We're going to walk through it. And then after the series, I'll actually start doing lessons. So if you already are understanding about quilting, you may want to skip ahead to my lessons. They're not up yet if you just now found me. But if you're a couple weeks later after this video was published, I will have beginner quilting lessons. So right now, I'm doing a 15-part series about quilting and the stuff you'll need to quilt and to get yourself ready for it. And there's 3 parts of a quilt. There's the fabric topping, there's the batting that's in the middle, and then there's the backing. There's 3 parts. And there's 2 different ways to do it. Our grandmothers hand sewed because they didn't have a machine. They couldn't afford a machine, so they would hand sew it. This is actually a hand sewn quilt. It's dirty. I've had it in storage and it's yellowed. But the difference between hand sewing and machine quilting is the stitches are tighter. The stitches are more even if you can sew a straight line. And as you can see, her quilt, even though it was never used, I always kept this away, put up. It was from my grandmother for my firstborn son, who turned 40 this year. So it's quite an old quilt, and I love it to pieces. And one day I'm going to make one just like it. But as you can see, the stitches are coming undone. Handmade quilts are very delicate. So this was a handmade quilt. And then this is a machine quilt, very pretty. And the stitches are much tighter. The edging where you put your seams together is much more smooth. It's a beautiful quilt. It was made for me, presented to me by a friend of mine when I turned 50. That's been a few years ago. So this is also a treasured item. And then also wanted to show you the 3 parts of the quilt. This is the quilt that's not finished yet. This is the front. It's a panel quilt. This is the binding that you see on the edge, which I'll show you how to do it. And then inside is the batting. And quilting is joining all these pieces together to make a new piece of fabric. That's what quilting is. Anyone can do it. And I'll prove it to you if you stay with me through the series, because by the end of this series and then the lesson that follows, you will have made a quilt. So stay tuned, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.